I remember playing with guys like DeAndre Ayton. He loaded into my park, and I'm in college playing with my friends. And I was like, let's go chase DeAndre Ayton. Like, we're just sitting around like NBA players in our park.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely finna step my game up. Can't be losing with the logo over my head. I know people are going to be coming at me, so I'm going to step it up a little bit.
I think it would be cool just to interact with the fans and different people. I think that's going to be a dope experience as well.
What does the game have to get right? Because you have a very unique look. So what do they need to get perfectly in?
Basketball fans, please welcome the starting lineup for your Toronto Raptors. Starting at the shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 16. In the middle, standing 6'8", number 22. At the other guard position, 6'1", number 6. At the small forward position, at 6'6", number 41, C-Big. The other forward position, standing 6'8", number 4, Scotty Barnes. The head coach of your Toronto Raptors is Nick Nurse. Once again, the starting lineup for your
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has shown over the years that he remains one of the most versatile stars in the league. He said, I pride myself on being effective on both ends. I try to do it all. Play the right way and just get lost in the game. I'll do everything I can to win. And guys, there's still not much he can't do with his combination of size and athleticism.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. And it's still early in the year, but already some trends developing as we check out the new power rankings. They've hit a little bit of a skid here, playing right around the league average now.
And I feel like Toronto, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played, plenty of time to turn things around.
And now Washington's starting group. And for the Raptors, Saddiq Bey is out there with Barnes. It's Najee in at the center position. And with a grueling season ahead, Steve, we're already seeing load management for a number of players.
Kevin, player health is #1 on everyone's mind. Load management, some people agree, some people don't. But minimizing injuries has become a focal point for this league.
And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. Outside, Jones. With some arc. Shot's good by Whitehead.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And it's Barnes with the ball for Toronto. And there's the drive. Washington with the rebound. To the inside. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
Assist from. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And stolen by Okongwu. Passes it to Whitehead. Down low. Right wing. The Wizards working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Here's Okongwu. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Barnes. He gets it in there.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Montero. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Hey, no good. For the Washington Wizards, they come in off the loss to Boston. Now here's Barnes. Tight defense on him. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Barnes has got his second bucket tonight.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
The 10-footer. And Okongwu slams it in.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Washington foul. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Raptors shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
For your Raptors. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2. The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. That's tipped. Kicks it to Jones.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Pass to Whitehead. Shot clock at 6. Over Bay, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this.
Here's Montero. 8 points his last outing. And the pass to Najee. Okongwu grabs the board. Wizards leading by 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
All the officials are all over that.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Wizards, Onyeka Okongwu. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Thomas checked in for the Raptors. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. For the Raptors, they come in off the loss to the Hornets in Charlotte. Hits the 13-footer. It's deflected. Jones for three. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And he drives in. It's deflected. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Montero. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The shot comes out. Now the Wizards with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Jones in the post. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Bay. Barnes kicks to Thomas. Pass to Montero. Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved. Kevin plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
Now here's Barnes. Last time out he had 13 points.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Jones from outside. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Here's Barnes. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Wizards leading by 6. Nice ball movement by Washington. For three. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
So, timeout called here. The first for Toronto. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
You guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
They couldn't hit a thing out there. With that awful shooting percentage, you will be lucky to win one game in this league.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Van Vliet passes to Trent. Thomas trying to break loose. Trent gets the bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
George passes to Porter. Now, here's George. 11 points for him in that last game against the Celtics in Boston.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points. Yet, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here is Porter. 14 points from him the last game against the Celtics in Boston. Lobbed up there for Hachimura. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And that play showcasing Hachimura's hops. He just pops up and slams that one home.
Here's Van Vliet. Rebounded by Gafford. And the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Washington leading now by 9. George looking around. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Thomas got his 4th rebound in this one. Passes it to Bay. Here's Hart, defended by George. Pass to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 5. Here he goes. Oladipo with the block.
You're not going to beat Oladipo with that. I mean, Victor plays hard on both sides of the ball.
George finds Hachimura. Puts it up from 12. That's good for George on the assist by Hachimura. And now it's an 11-point Washington lead. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Now here is Hachimura. Following the miss by Fred VanVleet. The kick out to Oladipo. It's good. And the Wizards lead by 13.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Toronto calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Toronto with the ball. VanVleet passes to Bay. 11 feet away. Misses off the right iron. Washington leading now by 13. Gafford kicks to Porter. Here's Oladipo trying to get open as Hachimura. Oladipo misses.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Here's Hart. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
And Hart, the last pick of the first round in that 2017 draft.
At the line.
Not sure why so many teams passed on this talented young man.
Taking 2 shots.
Boy, he is terrific.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Hart. He doesn't get the second one. Most NBA players are stars, Greg, once they start college basketball. But that was not the case with Rui Hachimura.
And coming over from Japan, there was an adjustment period for Rui, averaging just 2 points per game as a freshman. But he really grew his game in college. As a junior, Hachimura was a conference player of the year, turning himself into a top 10 pick in the 2019 draft.
And VanVleet, here we go. That's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. There's 1:40 left in the first. Here's Hart.
Really having a difficult time getting anything to fall.
And the Raptors miss again. And George kicks to Porter. Trying to get open is Hachimura. Porter, no luck. Raptors trail by 14 to the middle. Thomas passes to Trent. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And here is VanVleet. 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte. Just 4 to shoot. Drives to the hoop, and that one is good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
It's Oladipo on the wing, defended by Trent.
An active shooter. When Oladipo takes charge like this and looks to score, this guy is capable of living at the free throw line.
The Wizards shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And as a unit, guys, they only shot 70% from the line over the course of last season. Not the kind of percentage that they were hoping for.
That's good from Oladipo.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
The Raptors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Oladipo hits them both. Raptors trail by 14. Here's Barnes. Buries it down low. Barnes has got his third basket of the night right there. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Wizards. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Especially on the road. Each miss fired up that crowd even more.
Now here's Van Vliet. Paul George unable to get his shot to go.
Love the strength on that drive by Fred Van Vliet. He is tough and he's aggressive.
Outside, George. From the arc. Hands it from downtown. George has got 5.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Wizards lead by 13. We'll be back shortly, live from Toronto. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Wizards to be in. What do you guys think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
Raptors trail by 13. So this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting the second. Kevin Porter is out there with Oladipo. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Hachimura in at the 4 spot.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Porter looking it over. Outside, George. They get a hand on it. 5 on the clock. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Thomas with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now the pass to Najee. And then Thomas with the jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Najee. Covered by Gafford. That misses, and he's 0 for 4.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree. And on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
Washington with the ball after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Covered by Barnes. Out to the right wing. Just 3 to shoot. They're outside. Rebound by the Raptors. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. And the Raptors making a change here. Montero's checked in. And the Wizards making a change here. Passes it to Whitehead. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Wizards have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Jones checked in for Washington. Good on both. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Barnes. Here's Montero. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for him.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Barnes grabs the miss, and it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. No good on the shot, and it's Washington the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Here's Montero. Fires for three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
The Raptors have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And he's good on the first of 3. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Covered by Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Montero's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Najee, defended by Jones. Barnes trying to free himself up, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Dishes to Jones. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken, yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
Into the lane, Hart, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part, having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect on the line so far here in the second quarter.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Barnes. Trent's checked in for Hart. Barnes hits them both. Washington's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Kicks it to Okongwu. Here's Whitehead, defended by Trent. Shots good by Whitehead. Whitehead's got 6 points.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Montero passes to Barnes. Trent with it. He takes it in. Can't cash in from close range. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
A lost art in this game. Terrific bounce pass.
Launches it. Rebound by the Wizards. They've led by as many as 14 points. Inside. It's picked off. Fast break Toronto. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 7 points in the game.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Again, the Wizards good for 2.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Raptors trail by 6. There's the pass to Montero. Fires from the wing. No good there. And it's Washington the other way. Left side, Jones. Over Barnes. And it comes off the front of the rim. Good on the shot. And the Wizards lead by 8.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
No good with the layup.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Jones for 3. They get it back. Here's Okongwu.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, once you got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Toronto calls timeout.
And he can tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
George is checked in for Washington. Victor Oladipo comes in for Jones. Outside Thomas. Pass to Montero. Takes it inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And here's George for 3. With the tip. It's good on the putback. He's got 6.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Trent can't hit.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
George dishes to Oladipo. Shoots. Lets the 3 fly. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Trent. Wizards passing it around. To the paint. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
That's his first.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's Montero. He has 5. The offensive rebound to the wing right side. Now Bay, 6 to shoot. Toronto needs to get off a shot. It's stolen by Oladipo. In the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Way to run the floor. Oladipo hustling in the open court, rewarded there with a basket.
Outside Thomas, down low. Here's Trent. And Oladipo pulls it down.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Montero. Thomas finds Trent. Looking to get back on track here.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
The Wizards shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Raptors. And that one falls for Okongwu.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
1:04 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Bay. And that one is hammered home.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Porter counted his 2nd make in 4 attempts. 43 seconds left to play in the first half. VanVleet kicks to Trent. Thomas passes to Bay. Now here's VanVleet. And here's Trent. A second chance effort. Rebounded by the Wizards. Okongwu's now got rebound number 8 now on the night.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Now Gafford. Another shot. Okongwu, the pass to Oladipo. There's Porter with the 3. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Washington out in front. They lead by 18. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So got to keep shooting and hopefully start making some of them.
Well, you can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Washington in control. They are in control of this game, up by 18. Kenny, what was your impression?
Down in the paint, they're doing everything right, seeking out high percentage looks. So far, the defense hasn't had any answer for that. And we'll see if those adjustments that the coaches are making at halftime.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
They're not shooting it well so far. Actually, they've been terrible. Fellas, I got an idea for them. Feed the post. Let the big man eat. Jeez.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Onyeka Okongwu.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for Toronto right now, Barnes out there with Bay. It's Najee in at the 5.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Got that one up quick. Bay's got 5 now.
Some coaches might not like taking the 3 on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
Covered by Barnes, and Sadiq Bey picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Now here's Jones. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Whitehead. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. And the Wizards lead by 15.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
In transition, here come the Wizards. And it's Jones finishing it off.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
To the middle. The kick out to Barnes. Over Okongwu. And the shot is long. Washington leading now by 17. Driving inside. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half, showing good execution on the offensive end.
And now here comes Okongwu leading the break. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Toronto, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Barnes, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. Raptors have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Raptors. Scotty Barnes at the line for 2.
That's good from Barnes. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Wizards leading by 18. Passes to Jones. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Montero. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Bay pulls it in. Raptors trail by 20. Pass to Barnes. The 10-footer. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 11 rebounds in the game. The pass to Jones. To the right side. Here's Whitehead. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Najee passes to Montero. Over Jones. Out to the wing. Pass to Najee. To the inside. Tries yet again. Rebounded by the Wizards. Okongwu's now got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. That one is no good. He is 6 for 11 in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Barnes. Washington with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
Pass to Bay, and he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for Washington. Paul George comes in for Okongwu. And George kicks to Jones. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Defended by Jones. And that one is off. Now Washington takes it the other way.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Fred VanVleet. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Number 5.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
That free throw, no good. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
And it's VanVleet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Trent passes to Najee. Toronto working the ball around now. Stolen by George. Pass to Gafford. Over Trent. The Wizards with another miss. Raptors trail by 21. Barnes outside. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 6 rebounds in the game. Back to George. That's good from Porter on the assist by George.
Assist goes to
Porter's got 6.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
And here is Barnes. 13 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. That one off the back iron and out.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And there's the pass to Gafford. Here is Porter, inside, George. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. George has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Here's Barnes, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
That's good from Barnes. And Toronto making a change here. Thomas is checked in. So he gets them both. Washington leading now by 23. Here's George. Thomas with the block. Down low. Gafford against Barnes. Driving to the basket. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his third personal foul.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
At the line for your Raptors, Scotty Barnes. At the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Barnes hits them both.
Tough. He's just so hard to keep off the foul line when he pushes the action. I love his activity here in the second half.
Porter passes to Gafford. Oladipo goes in. He gets that one. Oladipo's got 11.
Oh, great ball movement there.
A difficult situation for Toronto. Van Vliet with it. Over to the wing. Trent with it. Porter's there. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. First trip to the line for him here.
Team foul. At the line for your Raptors, Gary Trent Jr. 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
First one falls for him. Williams, he's checked in for Barnes. And he makes both free throws. Here is Porter. He has 6. Outside, George. The kick out to Porter. Kept alive. The shot's good from Gafford.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And you can see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
Porter, no luck.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Here's Van Vliet. Here's Thomas. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Thomas got his second basket of the night.
I like how Fred Van Vliet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
George against Williams. Outside, Porter. Clock is at 3. Hachimura. And the shot goes in.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside. They're taking full advantage.
Now Van Vliet. That's tipped.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Here's Porter and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Williams. Now here's Van Vliet. Passes it to Thomas. Over George. Thomas, no good. Washington leading now by 21. And Steve, we know about Paul George, a fantastic outside shooter. He's been an elite three-point artist for some time.
Paul George can get a shot up over most defenders. That's why Kevin has a career three-point percentage that's creeping towards 40%. And he seems to be getting better with age.
Hart, no good. Washington has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Van Vliet up top, guarded by Porter. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Washington shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. The kick out to Porter. Pass to George. Back to Porter. Outside, George. The three ball. Knocked loose.
Attack mode right there. He plays bigger than his size.
Here's Thomas. Hachimura grabs the miss. Wizards leading by 21. The pass to George. .44 seconds left to play in the third. A beautiful reverse layup. Hachimura's got his third basket of the night.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Pass to Trent. Paul George with the steal. Here's Porter. It's hauled in by Trent. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Clock at 6. No good that time.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And so it's the Washington Wizards in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. They've got Jones. Kevin Porter is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Okongwu. Right side Porter. And it goes down 2 points. Porter's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Wizards. Toronto shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Passes it to Montero. From downtown. Can't hit that one. Now Washington takes it the other way. Okongwu dishes to Porter. Toronto grabs the miss.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Here's Montero, defended by Jones. Got a hand on it. Outside, Porter. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Assist from
Jones has got his 3rd assist on the night.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Montero. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Now, here's Trent. D right on him. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
checking in for the Wizards.
Here's ABC, defended by Jones. Looking to get it going. Unable to get that one. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Three-pointer. Cranes the three-pointer.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
The pass to Henderson. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Here's ABC.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
The Raptors making a switch here. Najee's checked in. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Henderson against Vucevic. 6 to shoot. And he gets the bucket. Henderson's got his first bucket of the night.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
And you know what? There was probably a better matchup on the floor, but when it goes in, nobody complains.
Here's Jones. That shot off the mark. And Toronto will come the other way to the inside. Najee passes to Jones. Over Jones. That one a little long.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Back to Vucevic. Shoots over Henderson. Rebound by the Raptors. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path, and I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't into college, aren't into school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Now here's Jones, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Whitehead's checked in for Washington. Washington calls timeout.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Going inside. Oh!
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Now here's Jones. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
And he knocks down the first one.
And one of the most underrated bigs in the NBA, Vucevic quietly dominates on a consistent basis.
Williams, he's checked in for Toronto. He's off on the second. Toronto's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And the Wizards with possession. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And again, Toronto no luck. And so Whitehead will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Toronto grabs the miss. ABC's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Henderson passes to Jones. Back to Henderson. Unloads from 13. Whitehead with the rebound. Whitehead's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Henderson defending. Out to the right wing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who is the toughest matchup for you when you play?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
And Toronto making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. Hachimura, he's checked in for Washington. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Now here's Van Vliet. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
At the line for your Raptors. At the line for 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. Positions aren't as easily defined, Smitty, as they used to be in the NBA. Most players have to play a number of roles now.
That's totally true, Kevin. The more versatile you are, the more valuable you are. Teams want guards who can crash the boards and big men who can dish it out.
And so Jones nails both of them. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Duarte. Vucevic trying to get open. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
The Wizards shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Toronto's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Van Vliet outside. And the layup is good.
Because he changes gears so easily, it's hard to take the right angle against Fred defensively.
Henderson defending. Got a piece of it. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Passes to Ali. Here's Henderson. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
For 3, Van Vliet.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting.
Vucevic gets double teamed. Hachimura. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Van Vliet outside. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
And Washington making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. And here's Henderson. 5 to shoot.
I mean, that's a tough break for the G. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for Toronto. Taking 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one drops. And so Jones nails both of them. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Oladipo outside. Driving the lane. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
And simply look at how Oladipo is built.
Shooting.
Dude has a huge upper body. It is hard to check that.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Pass to Ali. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Shot clock at 6.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
Team is in the penalty. At the line for your Raptors. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Wizards making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. Both free throws good from Henderson. Here's Oladipo. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow.
And the pass to Vucevic. He kicks it to Oladipo. Clock at 6. Wizards need to get a shot off here. From outside, off the mark. Raptors shooting just 28%. They're offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Wizards.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Pass to Duarte. And Steve, when you look at your 2003 Spurs championship team, it's not considered a super team, but that roster was stacked for sure.
Kevin, it was stacked with players understanding their roles and starring in their roles. There was just a lot of talent from top to bottom. We pushed each other to be better every day.
Now here's Van Vliet. Jones kicks to Van Vliet. Vucevic with the block.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spot.
Henderson against Oladipo. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Here's Henderson. After the made shot from Victor Oladipo. Now here's Jones. Defense is right there. Bucket is good.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Oladipo with the ball. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Paul, a great team effort defensively. So what were your points of emphasis?
We do a great job of helping one another and being in gaps. And, if we're going to get beat, it's going to have to be, beaten by contested shots and the ball being swung. So that's what we have to do. We have to sit down, guard guys, and, make them play on the offensive end as a team.
Well, y'all were real disruptive tonight, man. It led to the win. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.